hello, hi, gig canoe, what's up? What is going on? Today is Wednesday. Man, it is flying. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you, my friends. And yeah, and hey, listen, if you're looking to add a little extra to what you're bringing home, to have a little side business, a little extra income, let's go already. Go to sidegigshawn.com, answer a couple questions. Let me get to know you a little bit, and let's see if I can help you do just that. Let's go. Man, I got an interesting one for you tonight. I'm into origins and especially like names and stuff. But this one is gonna shock you. I have some very ordinary items that most of us use every day, and with not so bright, shiny backgrounds. In fact, maybe a little dark background and origin. So let's get started with the first one. Let's see. Since we wake up in the morning, brush our teeth, and then use mouth rinse, Listerine. Let's start there. Listerine was invented in 1879. It started as a surgical antiseptic. It was later marketed as a cleaner and even a cure for gonorrhea. This is all before it got rebranded to a mouthwash. That's the reason why I use clean, non toxic mouthwash. Because, yeah, that's Listerine for you. Let's get into cornflakes. How about that? Since you're going to have breakfast, cornflakes, this is going to be an interesting one. Cornflakes was created by Dr. John Harvey Kellogg as a bland diet, get this, to suppress sinful urges and high sex drives. It meant to be the most boring, bland food. It wasn't supposed to be exciting. For those of you joining online, let me know where you're tuning in from and what time it is. It is exactly 10 p.m. here in Southern California. Let me give you another one. I'll give you another one. This one is a tough one. So, pacifiers for kids. Well, that's not how they started. They started as what's called opium rags. What they would do, they would use, they used to, they would take these rags and dip them into brandy or opium syrup. And it was supposed to help teething infants sleep. Okay, this was before the rubber pacifier. We used to call it opium rags. All right, I was going to give you. I'm going to give you five. So give you another one. 7 Up. Who uses? Who drinks 7 Up? I'm a Pepsi guy, so I know I could. I admitted soda, but 7 Up actually once contained lithium. It's a powerful psychiatric drug that was used to treat bipolar disorder. Yeah, yeah. And then it was removed in 1948 and became 7 Up. What about Fanta? Oh, you're going to like this one. Well, you're not, but you're going to like this one. Fanta is a Coca Cola was cut off by war and could not ship syrup to Nazi Germany. So its German branch created a new drink from leftover ingredients, and that's how it became Fanta. I'll give you a bonus one. because this one really blew my mind. I'll give you a bonus one. This one, I know everybody knows, a treadmill. Well, treadmill before it became like this fitness equipment, right? It was actually a brutal prison punishment. Inmates were supposed to and forced to climb rotating steps for up to sometimes 6 hours a day to grind grain. They had to rotate these steps for 6 hours a day. Go to the gym for half an hour and treadmill. Where's this? I know I am. So drop in the comments. Let me know which one was your favorite. That was kind of a little weird, right? For those of you on YouTube, consider subscribing and hitting that bell button. And hey, you can also connect with me on multiple platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. In fact, if you are somebody who wants to add a little extra income to what they got going on, if you want to make some extra money, and hey, you're looking to do a side business, come on, let's go. Let's do this already. Go to sidegigshawn.com and let's have that conversation. Let's see if this is a fit for you or not. Joel, I appreciate you following. I will definitely follow back for sure. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below, and let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, if you're looking to add a little extra to what you got going on and you want to make some extra money, if you would, then go ahead and go to sidegigshawn.com and answer a couple questions so we can have that conversation. So with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.